Hello you all guys, how are we doing? Myself, thanks for asking, but I'm not doing that well, you know. Do you see what I see behind me? You see? You know, normally here, this street, or not this street necessarily, but this park around here is where I go jogging, go running. And what the fuck do I see behind me here, these guys? You see this fence here, this brown fence? It's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. It's all I gotta say. The fact that I go here sometimes, like recently I've been in this park and I've had some beers. It's not usual. It does not belong to my usual habit of having beers here. It's just not. This is my park to go running. But recently, like yesterday for example, I did, and they were setting up this stuff. And now my bench is inside there. So soon I'm gonna go there and say, this is not acceptable. Okay, anyway, the topic of this video is cheating. Believe it or not, the very sensitive topic of cheating. So where do we start? Let's see. I hope it's not gonna start to rain. It was raining pretty bad recently, and I did go into a cafe and made this video, but I want to make it again because it didn't turn out very good in the cafe, you know, a little bit loud and stuff. But yeah, cheating, horrible act. Building trust with somebody is very vulnerable, and it can be slipped away so easily for some people with cheating. And start with myself. Start with good old Tom. Have I cheated? Short answer is I have not. No. But let's say there's a but here, because my experience was before. Met with this girl. I take this story short now. I was with a woman in another country. I was living in Australia before, and I happened to have to leave home because of the visa expired, whatnot. What happened then was that because we loved each other, it was good, but we had to separate because I went home, and then what happened is that I met with somebody there in my home country, and then I decided, for whatever reason, that didn't work out or whatever, and then I went back to Australia, partly because I wanted to go back travel, but also partly because I wanted to go back with this woman and with friends, and that came out that I had been with someone else. But the thing is, I remind you, we did not know what we had, what is going to happen. We were just in love and we separated because of a visa. I could have extended my visa, but I had my flight home already, and this is how it turned out, you know, it turned out good anyway. That could be considered cheating, but it's different. Like, for example, I've been in a committed relationship and I just coming up to this opportunity, this attractive girl or whatnot, and I just go for that behind the back of my committed relationship. No, I have not done anything like this, because I'm telling you, that is messed up stuff. It's really messed up. You're playing with somebody's, you know, building up trust, love, and then just doing like that against another human being. I think it's fucked up. And this whole thing with open relationship, which is just another topic, I could make a video on how sick I think that is also. I'm not judging anyone. If you guys have experience with open relationships or whatever, it's always like, because what I know, what I think and what I've seen is that one person, the man or the woman in the relationship, is more dominant and just want to have it on their terms, and they're using that other person just for other kind of benefits, not necessarily love, because I don't think that is you don't just do that to anyone. But that's a whole other topic. I could make a video on that too, because it's quite interesting actually. So my personal experience of being cheated on, I think that's how you say it, is pretty much I don't know I don't know for a fact, but I know, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much every relationship that I've been in. Not every is maybe too much, but definitely like two, and I've not had many relationships, but two that I know of. And here's the thing, I don't need to make this video too long, just get to the point basically. What I've noticed is that, and I have in my relationship talked about this subject, but it's also unnecessary because the fact is that if a person will cheat, he or she will do it regardless of anything you say. It's a personality trait. From my experience, if a person have the opportunity to cheat, the person will cheat. It's just that simple. And it's just so damn messed up, and like I'm thinking they are really going to have some kind of like they're putting up this food caravan or whatever, food vans for some event coming up, and the lights here, you see, I don't know if you can catch that. Yeah, but what I said, where were I? That person will do it to you anyway. Yeah, I was gonna say that, I mean, if that would happen to me today, somebody would get hurt. I'm just saying that. And no, I wouldn't hurt a woman. Don't think that. I really would not, unless it's for self-defense. I have been hurt physically, which is so messed up by a woman that I was with before. Like violently, physically hurt and threatened or whatnot. It's sad stuff. Let's not get into it now. But yeah, I feel now I'm pretty sure on myself. Like maybe from my past experiences, why that could happen was because I took a little bit low. I chose or I happened to be involved with some women who was a little bit lower. Basically, this is fucking facts, guys. This is fucking facts. It's like some daddy issues stuff is what I'm saying. These, particularly two girls that I'm thinking about. It's like some serious mental, it's sad, but some serious mental disabilities from my experience. That's so funny, that dog, how it walks. But yeah, that's when I think about it, it's 100%. There are something, and I don't mean to any one of you watching having issue with the father, you know, I'm telling you, I don't mean directly towards you. Every situation is different. But from my experience, there is something about those women that I've been with, that I've met and had a relationship with, without really the presence of their father. There's something off with them. And that's the same thing with guys growing up without a father or without a mother too, you know. It's really sad and it's really traumatic. Also a topic on its own, absolutely. But it doesn't make it right to fill the void, to just go to another dude or another girl, you know, just to... But sure, what can I do? It's a personality trait. If it seriously makes you feel better, just keep doing that, basically. And now I'm speaking to whoever that cheat regularly and did in the past or whatnot, because it's kind of like, maybe not always, once a cheater, always a cheater. I mean, yeah, you did actually cheat, so you will always be classified as a cheater. You cannot just wipe it out, but you can improve yourself, of course. And I hope you do, honestly. And those women that I have experienced with, I hope they do better. Because thinking back on it, how can you be so ignorant? But I think, like I said, I lowered myself a little bit because, you know, I never been that kind of guy that was, let's say, out. I've been to clubs, of course, but been in the club and just hitting on everything just to get some action or whatnot. But it's just disgusting, to be honest. I just maybe lowered it a little bit too low to have some intimacy or a relationship that. And then the thing about some of these women also, it's easy for them to say stuff to make you hooked, and then just leave. It's a little bit kind of like, okay, now I got you. I made you in love with me more than I love you back. So now it's boring, and now I just leave. Now I go for the next chase to do the same. Because this, I'm talking some borderline stuff, seriously, guys. Especially this one girl. Particularly this one girl, calling me, saying that I've been reading about borderline personality trait. What is it, BDP? And I believe we both have it. Like, okay, how can you say that to someone? Are you a psychologist now? But I made research after my relationship, and I seriously think that this girl was some serious damage. You know, I could come home and she was absolutely gray in her face. She didn't say a word. She was laying there like a corpse. She was laying there like a skeleton in the bed, completely without emotion, and saying that she just loved me so much, very like the first week, whatever we were with each other. How can you love someone that fast? That's not how it works in my book. But damn, I'm telling you, then she did not have the best relationship with that father. It seemed like very weird stuff, and the mother was completely messed. She was out there, if I say that. That mother was just really, really like some serious anxiety issues. She was always doing something with herself, like with her hands, or just always very, speeded, basically. Oh, horrible. Imagine a little drink in her and she would just talk. But that's another thing, you know what? That was very broken family, I think. I think about what you have to be careful with the people you meet. Everybody's damaged, but some people are fucking damaged. I mean, to the damn core. And I've seen some shit, actually. I've seen some stuff, I'm telling you. I've seen some stuff when it comes to human beings. And human beings are really fucking interesting. I think that's why I'm so interested in anthropology, and I want to study more, But not on a psychological, individual level. More as a behavioral and group manner. But yeah, I think I shared enough with my experience on this topic. And cheating, just play it simple, just treat someone how you would like to be treated yourself. Don't try to run away from your problems by saying one thing and then cheating on the person that you say that you love, because that's not how you treat anyone. I'm just saying that. It's horrible. So for now, peace out, guys. Nice to see you. Nice to talk with you. See you later.